Anyways, what's going on, everybody? Taria Vision Avant here, and today we're going to be talking to you guys about how I was able to sell or pre-sell more than 50 copies of my brand new book that's coming out this month. That means before it's even come out, 50 copies. That's over $1,000+. I'm going to talk to you guys how I was able to get all of that done, 100% free training, and I'm going to open it up for Q&A. So let's go ahead and get into this. All right, y'all. So welcome everybody to this live broadcast. And as you guys come on in, do your girl a favor. Let me know what city and state that you guys are chiming in from. All of that good stuff. We're broadcasting all over the place right now as far as live. But this replay will be made available to those of you who are, of course, a part of the Book Profits Club. So welcome. But as you guys come on in again, do not hesitate to introduce yourself and let me know what city and state and all that good stuff that you guys are chiming in from. So hello, we've got Shashina chiming in from New York. Is that Strong Island? Strong Island, I think that's what SI stands for. Strong Island, New York. Hello, Shashina. How you doing, Queen? We've got DeShonda Jennings out of Chesterfield, Virginia. How you doing? Hold on, I gotta take a sip of my Prosecco. This ain't champagne, this is Prosecco. But it tastes the same to me. All right, y'all. So how y'all doing? Welcome, everybody. Okay. Oh, they coming in. They popping in. We've got Tiffany. Hello, Tiffany. How you doing? Oh, look, I done made it up. Talking about Strong Island, Staten Island. I mean, that's what I meant. But you know, I was close. I had an Allen in there. We've got TL, the author, TL Blyther's author out of Columbus, Georgia. How you doing? Awesome. We've got Stevie Aisha Mills chiming in from Roanoke, Virginia. She helps women get seen and get paid. We've got LaShawn Gunnels out of Kansas City, Missouri. Detroit is in the house. Hello. How are you guys doing? I know Strong Island is for Long Island. That's why I was like, okay, listen, forgive me. Because I know y'all like, Staten Island and Long Island are two different islands, right? Hello, everybody. Alabama's on Instagram. Hello, Alabama. How you doing? Sunrise, Florida is in the house. Hey, Erica Fulton. Hey, darling. How you doing? Guys, as you come on in, please do not hesitate to introduce yourself. We're live on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. Darling, we are all over the place. Yes, we are. And so very excited to have you guys here. I'm not going to do too much of introductions because I want to go ahead and get straight into this training. And for those of you watching on Instagram, I'm just going to leave it up. But if you want to see the screen, you need to go ahead and go to Facebook or YouTube and search Vision Avant. And you can see the live broadcast there. But I'm super excited to be here on this particular training, y'all. We're going to be talking about how I was able to actually do $1,000, over $1,000 in sales, literally in 2 days. So I pre-sold more than 50 copies of my brand new book. And honestly, y'all, if I could be very transparent, the book I said it, I don't even know what no broke authors, no broke business owners, how not to be a broke business owner. I may change the title and the cover. That's the problem with many authors that are coming out, guys, is that they are like afraid to start pre-selling because they don't have the title or they don't have the cover. I'm letting y'all know that when I come out with this book, I'm probably going to change the title and I'm probably going to change the cover, okay? It's not about the title, it's about the results, all right? And most people that pre-ordered the book didn't order it. They did not pre-order it because they even cared about the topic, to be honest. Most people that pre-ordered it cared because I told them that I was going to include them in the book. How you doing? So anyway, so we're going to get into this, but for those of you, this is your first time ever getting a chance to see me and my crazy ways. My name is Taria Vision Avant, and what I do, ladies and gentlemen, is I work with speakers and coaches, as well as those in the network marketing space, which ultimately you are a speaker and a coach. I teach them how to be able to build their businesses and leverage themselves to build multiple streams of income. This is actually what I did to build my six-figure network marketing business, as well as the same time leaving the industry of network marketing in 2014 and starting my own coaching and speaking business. Did six figures there as well. Well, I'm still in coaching and speaking, but done over six figures every single year Since I would say the first year we didn't hit six figures, but 2016, okay, the full year of 2016, we did, okay? So I teach you guys as speakers and coaches how to build your business. So a lot of times people confuse me with being a publisher. I'm not a book publisher, I'm a coach, okay? Honestly, titles don't even matter. What I do is I help people get the bread. I help people get the cash. I help people get the money, okay? Hey! Money, 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 dollar, dollar. That's what I do, okay? So my ultimate goal is to help you guys to get that bread, to increase that bottom line. And one of the ways that I know that you can absolutely increase your bottom line is by having a book and learning how to use your book as a tool. Big mistakes that I see authors make is they write a book to tell and not a book to sell. But now this about to get you all confused, right? Because then the only goal that they have is to sell their book. When I say mistake that they make is to write a book to tell, not a book to sell, is that they write a book that where they want to tell, certain aspects that honestly everybody is not necessarily looking for, versus learning how to use those experiences that you've had in your life and turn them into opportunities to educate other people, right? Now, when I say sell, I mean selling multiple different ways. See, I never, ever, 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 ever with a capital EVER wrote a book to sell it. I never wrote my book to ever sell it. And I know that a lot of people are like, that doesn't even make sense. I never wrote it to sell it. I initially wrote my very first book to recruit more people into my network marketing business. And this is why I also specifically target network marketers, because I come from that world, right? So I wrote the very first book to recruit network marketers. Then when I left the industry, I had to kind of revamp a couple of things, especially with my book. But I literally write books to be able to attract more clients. And so as a speaker, that's what you should be doing. As a coach, that's what you should be doing. As a networker, that's what you should be doing. Building your brand so that you can attract people, and being an author is one of the best ways to actually do it, okay? So I've written over 15 plus books. I have become Amazon top seller in just one of the books, and it was my last book. I never really ever cared about being an Amazon top seller because I know a lot of Amazon top sellers that are broke. Okay, my mission, guys, is not for you to be booked, busy, and broke, but I want you to be booked, busy, and banked. I want you to have coins. I want you to have cash. And when you got money, let me tell you something about money. When you got money, you can buy titles, okay? So I don't want y'all to focus on titles. I want you to focus on results. Now, I'm not throwing no shade to anybody that may be watching that's an Amazon bestseller. If you are, congratulations. But I know a lot of Amazon top sellers, and that's like their only thing that they're focused on. And I want you guys to focus on building a better bottom line, and that's making more money, bringing more money into the kingdom, okay? So with that stated, today, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to help you to make some money, and this is not to sell your book on Amazon. This is so that 100% you get all of your profits and you can start making money now. Now, for those of you who are watching, let me see how many people do we got watching right now. Let's see. I can't never tell like on which channels people are watching from on the channel that I'm broadcasting with. But it says that we have, let's see. We've got about 30 to 40 people that are watching this live. Okay. So what I want you guys to understand is that with this particular training, you can follow this training and make this money, okay, before your book comes out. Now, if you've already written your book, okay, for those of you who are already authors, I want you to understand, you can actually use this technique to relaunch your book, okay? You can use this technique to relaunch your book. So even now, you have to be self-published, okay? So if you've published through somebody else and you got to go through them, it may be a little different situation, but I'm talking to any and everybody right now that is self-published or you are working on your future book, okay? So if you guys are ready to get in this training, I want everybody to say ready, number one. And number two, do me a favor. I need you guys to share this video. Like, for real, y'all, come on. Like, we got to stop having lack mentality out here in the kingdom, because can't nobody get blessed with lack. Can't nobody get blessed thinking that somebody is your competition. Ain't nobody nobody's competition. God created us all to be here in this place, in this world, so that we can all be able to impact different people in a different way. This is why I continuously share information of all of my brothers and all of my sisters. I'm always putting people on because I understand how God works, and he will not give you a gift and not allow you to flourish in it. Okay, so share this video. Don't do me like that. I don't play those games. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this training. Here comes the money. Dollar, dollar. Hey, dollar, dollar. I love that. I swear to God, I love that, playing that. So if you guys are ready, I want everybody to type ready, share. Thank you, Grace, for sharing. Grace says she shared it. LaShawn says she's ready. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So look, I'm going to actually, for those of y'all watching on Instagram, this is what I'll do. I'll just turn it this way, but y'all ain't going to really be able to see for real. Y'all really need to go log into Facebook so y'all can get the full, you know what I'm saying, the full version. You know what I'm saying? But I try. I don't know. I'm trying. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to hook these folks up on it. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Listen. Y'all just gonna have to go to Facebook or go to YouTube. Okay, so let me go ahead and do this real quick. I gotta share some screens. Hold on. Before I do that, I also want to find the post, darling. The post with the most. The one that helped us to pre-sell more than 50 copies of this book. How you doing? By the way, if you guys are still just joining us, please do not hesitate to introduce yourself. Let us know what city and state you guys are chiming in from. How you doing? Okay. Let's see here. Let's see here. You ready? New Vision Med Lab. Ready, 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 ready. All right. Hold on, I'm looking for this post. I'm looking for the post, y'all. I'm looking for the post. By the way, did anybody see that Ford versus Ferrari movie? That movie is fire. Let me tell you something. I'm pretty sure Mr. Ford was racist. I'm pretty sure he was. John Ford, what's his name? But let me tell you something. That movie was good. Okay, so anyways, let's go ahead and get into this. Where are we at? In this recording. 12 minutes into it. Okay, great. All right, y'all, so let's do this. I'm going to do a new introduction just for everybody, just in case, because I will be using this for future. This will be our updated Make $1,000 Today training. Okay, so again, everybody, welcome to Real Vision Avant here, and I am super excited to have you guys here to learn about this training. Now, this is the deal, okay? I'm not going to go into my whole introduction again or tell you all about what I've been able to do, but this is one thing I need you to do. Everything that I'm going to show you today, I promise you it works. In fact, the reason why I know it works is because I do it myself for every single book that I come out with, okay? Now, regardless if you are a brand new author or maybe you already self-published a book, but you want to relaunch it, this will work for you. In 2 days flat, y'all, I was able to pre-sell more than 50 copies of my new book. I could have kept going, but I wanted to stop at 50. For the simple fact, that's all I wanted to include in the sell acknowledgement area, which I'll show you a little bit about that. But guys, this is a huge opportunity for each and every one of you to raise money. So one thing about me, and you're going to come to learn, I always tell people when they, actually become clients of mine, my goal is that the only time you ever make an investment that comes out of your pocket is the first investment. After that, my goal is that you actually start making some profits. I start helping you get that cash so that you can reinvest back into yourself. Even if you made an investment of $400 to $4,000. I don't care what the investment was, the initial investment, but my goal is to show you how to make that back and some, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get into this training, y'all. Super excited about this training. And so hopefully everybody can be able to see this screen right now. It says make $500 to $1,000 in 7 days with your future book or even your current book, okay? So who is this for? First of all, guys, this is for someone who is ready to play full out, okay? If you're ready to play full out, you're ready to do every single thing to the T, you're going to have success. Now, the way you won't have success, ladies and gentlemen, is if you try to tweak or add your own thing. I promise you guys, you cannot put in your own little part and hope that it works. You know, I'm always sharing the story about baking a chocolate cake. You know, if you want to have that special chocolate cake that your grandma makes, and she has a special ingredient that she uses for the chocolate cake, when you decide, you know what, I don't want to use that ingredient, or maybe you couldn't find that ingredient or whatever it was, and you try to replace it with a different kind of chocolate, the truth is, yes, you'll have a chocolate cake, but you won't have the chocolate cake that Granny used to make, okay? So I'm trying to teach you how to do this. I was able to do this in 2 days. Now, some of you guys may not be able to pre-sell 50 books in 2 days. Maybe it might take you 7. But to make over $1,000+, technically over 15 in 2 days, in 7 days, is anybody tripping off that? I know you not, okay? So I'm going to show you guys how to do this. This is also for the person who's willing to follow every single step exactly, not add your own words, take away things. You got to do it exactly the way that we're going to teach you, okay? And someone who's ready to make at least an extra $500 to $1,000 this week, or at least within the next 7 days. If that's you, I want you to type $1,000 into the chat space. $1,000 into the chat space. Type that right now, because I want to make sure that I'm talking to the right people. Okay, so I actually taught this to Black CEO, has a book that's coming out right now, and the book is actually called The Secrets of the Champions. And so I taught this exact training to them, guys, and I'm looking forward to find out the results of what they're going to be doing. But let me tell you something. When you pre-sell your book and you pre-sell it to the right people, not only does pre-selling, help make you money, but it can also open doors. That's why I always talk about being an author anyways. Being an author of the right book can open doors for you. But then when you pre-sell to the right people, it opens doors even more. It also gets people to interview you. The fact that you've got a book coming out on whatever the topic is, if you know how to position yourself right in the marketplace, people will actually want you to come on their shows to talk about your expertise, not just the book, but your expertise. Also, it gives you that credibility. You know, I talk about this all the time. I wrote a book about depression, y'all, and how I was able to overcome depression. I'm not a doctor. Honestly, I went to one psychiatrist. I didn't like it. I had to learn how to do things for myself. And so because I knew I was in that space, I felt like it might be other people. So I wrote a book about the things that I did to push through and really kind of battle it. I won't say all the way 100% overcome it, but battle it. And because I wrote that book about depression, it put me on panels with doctors. Like, I didn't know what none of them was talking about, to be quite honest. I was sitting there like, listen, I don't know what they talking about, but let me tell you what I did, right? And at the end of that event, everybody was standing in line to speak with the girl who wrote a book about depression, not the one who studied on mental health. And I'm not throwing no shade to any doctors, because that is an amazing thing to do. And if you're going to do that on top of writing a book, absolutely. But honestly, more people, believe it or not, they want to be able to relate to people. And that's what being an author is all about. When you write something that's relatable, right? And also, like I said, more exposure. Okay. Now, just real brief about myself, y'all. As I was telling y'all before, I come from the world of network marketing, but I've been an entrepreneur for a very long time. Before I even got in network marketing, tried it all, but it wasn't until 2009 when I got into a network marketing company. I had my first level of success. I became a 6-figure earner in that company. Then I went on to go into another company called Organo Gold, where I also was a 6-figure earner, diamond consultant. I spoke in front of thousands of people, traveled all across the world in multiple different countries, impacting. And it was around 2014, I decided to become a coach and coach full time. Long story behind that. We're not going to get into it. But when I did make that decision to transition and I wrote that book, it got me on some major platforms. I'm talking about CBS, Fox News, NBC, and many others to name. I am also a proud parent. Oh man, y'all can't see him. Hold on, let me see. Oh, y'all can't even see it. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. I want y'all to see my little puppy. Move that out the way. There we go. I'm also the proud parent of an incredible crown His name is Crown Ambassador. That was actually the top pin level of the network marketing company I was in. Look, here you go, right here. He's right here with me. You hear me calling him. But Crown is a Pomeranian, and we've had him for 8 years. He is the sweetest pup in the world. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Yes, and so actually in 2014, I walked away from the industry and decided to coach and help other speakers, coaches, and networkers to really be able to build their brand and build those six-figure businesses. I've written over 15 plus books, y'all. And the number is not going to stop. I believe you write a book to write another book. You know, when you look at people like John C. Maxwell, everybody knows him for leadership. He doesn't stop writing books about leadership, though. You would think eventually, like, he wrote a book, 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, but guess what? He just came out with a new version of it. It says irrefutable. Irrefutable means that you can't really, like, ain't nothing, this is it, it's done. And then laws to me seem like this is final, right? But he still keeps coming out with books on leadership. And so one thing I've come to learn is that when you understand your niche and you know your audience, you can keep on writing about those particular subjects and keep growing your tribe and growing your network. I've helped more than 5,000 plus speakers and coaches to write books, from collaboration projects to single books, whether they were platinum clients or individuals who've gone through our book camp, boot camp. We have continued to keep on helping authors grow and go to the next level. Okay, so like I was saying, guys, this particular training is teaching you about how to make $500 to $1,000, and I'm ready to get into this. But before we do, let me tell you about a couple people that I've worked with. Will Roundtree, I don't know if you guys know him, but if you don't, make sure y'all hit him up on Instagram. Will Roundtree wrote his book with us, The Full-Time CEO, The Ish They Don't Tell You. And before the book even came out, he pre-sold more than 100 copies following this technique. Then he didn't do the exact technique. He could have pre-sold way more than this, but we actually had to stop him. I was like, look, we got to stop at 100. We can't do no more. That's too much, right? 100, we got to stop. So he pre-sold 100 copies, and then when he relaunched it again, he sold another 100 copies. He's now sold thousands of copies of this book. It is a top seller, and he is leveraging this book to, of course, bring more people into the credit business that he is in. He helps people to establish their credit, but at the same time, not only establish credit, but use that established credit to build multiple streams of income. We've got Danielle Johnson. Danielle Johnson was a part of a collaboration book that we did called It's Not That Easy, Stop Telling Me to Get Over It. It was a book on mental health. And she talks about how she was able to first of all, she was able to pre-sell more than 100 copies of this collaboration book. But she was sharing that before she even received her printed copy, she was already sold out. And she had been invited to speak on 2 different shows. She was also awarded Woman of the Year, Inspiring Woman, excuse me. She has leveraged this book to build, book multiple speaking opportunities. But what was most exciting, she pre-sold more than 100 copies. Then we've got Stevie Aisha Mills. She was a part of this collaboration book. You have no idea the hell I've been through. But y'all, she's written several books. I don't know what number Stevie is on, maybe 16. She had one of her latest books that she has come out with. She wrote through our boot camp. But she's not only been able to pre-sell thousands of dollars of books, but she's also followed our training to be able to get sponsors into her book. And so we've got people that are following this training, not just me, okay? Not just me. They're following this training and they're able to make thousands of dollars, okay? Now, the first step, this is the first step. Step number 1, guys, this is the most important step. And I'm going to show you this just so that, cause y'all don't listen, okay? I will try to tell y'all, look, you got to follow these tips. You got to follow these steps. And people will not listen. They will always add in their own things. I promise you 100% of the time, if you follow this to the T, guys, you're going to start making money, okay? And for those of you who do not have a big sphere of influence on the internet, I'm also going to give you a script that you can use to pick up the phone and call people and make the same amount of money. So 2 different ones. I've kind of improvised on this, but the first one, I'm excited to announce I have a book coming out. You can use that one. That was my first initial one. Or you can say, I'm excited to announce I have a book coming out. Who wants to be in it for free? Okay, who wants to be in it for free? Guys, this is all you're going to post. Now, the second step is going to be this. You're simply going to comment on anyone that comments or likes, because some of us, we might just get a whole lot of likes, right? So if you get a whole lot of likes starting off, just open up a link that shows you the likes and start tagging them in the comment and say, check your inbox, check your inbox. And what's going to happen, the reason why you do this, and this is why I stress this all the time, because what will happen is y'all don't follow this instruction. I see it all the time. I go look at y'all timelines because y'all go and do this as soon as you see the training, but then you kind of add in your own thing because it might be your cousin. It might, your sister, your best friend you just was talking to on the phone. Listen, I get it. But right now, you need to get in business mode. This is the challenge that many entrepreneurs have. They don't know how to separate business from relationships. And right now, I'm asking you, ladies and gentlemen, okay, separate all relationships in this particular simple steps that I'm going to give you guys, okay? I don't care if you were just on the phone with them. Follow this to the T with every single person. When they comment or like, you're going to say, check your inbox, okay? That's it. Now, what you're going to say is, now, if you do not put on the timeline how to be in for free, you're going to then say, I want you to be in the book for free. That's if you don't put it on the timeline. But if you've already said it, you can actually skip this particular step and you can say this. And you can put in their first name or whatever, right? But you're going to say, hi, John, or you can just go straight to, hi, I'm pre-selling my book, and for the first whatever number to pre-order, I will mention them in the book. I will mention them in the book. Now, for this particular PowerPoint, as I told you, this was for the Black CEO, but you guys can put as many. You don't have to just do the 20. It can be 50 people if it's your own book. If it's 100, you can have 100 people. I do not recommend doing more than 100 because you really don't want your whole book to be about acknowledgments, but 50 people is a good number. And I'm going to show you an example of what you can actually put in there. It just depends. You can put what you want, but I'll give you an example so that you can see what I'm talking about. Now, just so that we do not get too far away from the training, I want to show you guys how I've actually done that myself, okay? So right here on Facebook, you'll see on July the 1st, I'm excited to announce that I have a book coming out. Who wants to be in it for free? Now you see, I still got people commenting saying, I want to know more details, but we already hit our 50. Look, we still got people. I want more details. I'm not going to delete it. I'm going to leave it right up there. But let me show you. Okay. So all I did was when they said, yes, I would, look what I said. Check your inbox. I didn't put anything else. I didn't say, thank you, cousin. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you. None of that. That's what y'all be doing. Y'all don't listen. All you need to put is check your inbox. I promise you guys this works. Jesus. Check your inbox. Check your inbox. Look, check your inbox. Check your inbox. I'm going to show you what I said to him too. Check your inbox. Check your inbox. Check your inbox. That's all that I responded. And the reason again why you do this, I don't think I said it. The reason why you do it, number one, is because you want other people to comment because they're nosy. And then number two is you want to leave some imagination because people are going to start commenting because they're like, well, I want to know what's going on in the inbox. I need to get the inbox too. So they're going to comment. And regardless, if not, they take action. It don't matter. The more people you have commenting, also Facebook is going to say, you know what, this is a relevant post. Let's push this up a little bit higher. That's why people are still seeing it even to this day and commenting because people, once they comment, Facebook pushes it up there. They keep pushing it up there. They keep pushing it up there. So you got to stop overdoing it. Don't overcomplicate this step. So look, I'm going to open up just a couple of these comments just so you can see what I put. Some people bit, some people didn't. And this is a numbers game right now, okay? It's all about numbers, all right? I didn't need to do all that. But anyways, we'll do this. Ooh, Tamika. Okay, so you see, Tamika, I said, hey, Queen, so my new book is coming out. Now, this was too long. I said, you know what? I put too much. Pre-order the first 50 pre-order have their name and business mentioned in. Would you like the link? Yes, thank you. Okay, awesome. And that was the link. That's what I sent to her. Okay. Now let me show you what I sent to Rue. And by the way, this is why I tell y'all to email me because, I'm telling y'all all day long I get spam messages. The only time where it's really me in the inbox is if I'm doing something like this. But outside of that, my inbox be crazy. I hire a virtual assistant to help me. Hi, Rue. I'm pre-selling my new book, and the first 50 to pre-order will get mentioned in the book. Would you like the link? Thank you so much. And Rue actually already pre-ordered, right? Because she's on my email list, which, yes, for those of you guys who have an email list, you should definitely send it out to your email list. I did. Okay. Sharif. Look, Sharif left me on scene. Sharif ain't do nothing. And that's cool because it's a numbers game. I want you guys to understand everybody's not going to bite. So Sharif left me on scene. Cool, no problem. Sharif ain't trying to pay $20 to get mentioned in the book. And by the way, a lot of people ask me, well, Taria, how is it free if they actually have to pay $20, which I'm about to get to, right? It's free because they're paying the same exact price that everyone else is going to pay when the book finally comes out. They're just able to order it before everybody and get mentioned in the book. So that's why it is free. You're not charging anything for that opportunity, right? So here's Charlotte. Hey, Charlotte, same message. Yes, ma'am. Send me the link. Okay, awesome. Got it. Thanks. Boom. Y'all, I want you to understand that's all that I was doing on that day. Just following the people that said they were interested, sending them a message. Same message. It was the same thing. Boom, 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 boom. Simple, 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 simple process. Okay, it's not complicated at all. I promise you. This is the easiest thing you'll ever do. Okay. Now, if somebody was to, respond like with stuff like this, how much is it? Or I'm honored. Some people ask, well, what if they say, when is it coming out, et cetera, et cetera. Guys, it's not about trying to do the whole, like we be trying to do the most. First of all, people will ask me questions like, well, what if somebody asked this before they've even tried it? Okay. My thing is just try it. Just try it. Now, if somebody asks, when is the book coming out? You can say 3 months from now. Now, for those of you who are registered for the boot camp, I teach you how to get a book done within a matter of a weekend. And by the time we get into editing and formatting, most of you guys will have your books done by the end of August, or if not before, okay? So guys, it's just a matter of how fast you're going to do it. And I always like to say to people that, when you really put yourself in this position where like you're telling people the book is coming out, at the end of this month, or it's coming out next month, it kind of holds you accountable, you know what I mean? To get the work done, to sit that butt down and get the thing done, right? Especially if you're making thousands. I don't know about y'all, but if you're making thousands of dollars, that means you got a lot of people and potential clients. Because I don't just look at somebody that purchases my book as only a book reader or somebody that is only going to purchase my book. I look at this as this is somebody who may potentially become a client. Does that make sense? So anyway, so with that stated, if they ask when is it coming out, you can say 3 months from now. You can say at the end of fall. I have pre-sold a book for 6 to 12 months. I want y'all to understand. Ain't nobody tripping off no $20, all right? Only reason why they're going to trip is because you let them trip. Y'all have to stop letting people treat y'all or talk to y'all or do things that you know that you don't deserve. Don't nobody ever trip on me. I promise you nobody ever does. If I tell them this is when it's going to come out, they're excited. They can't wait, okay? Now, if they say how much is it, your book is always going to be $20 plus shipping and handling. And let me tell you something, a rule of thumb for anybody, even those of you, hey Joshua on Instagram, for a rule of thumb, for even if you're like in a public event, stop selling your book for $10. I don't care if everybody in that building is selling their book for $10. How many of y'all ever went to Amazon? Let's be real. Who's ever gone to Amazon and bought something? I know I do all day long. It's a problem. That's why I need to get out the listen. That's why sometimes I have to get out the house, because when I get bored, I buy, right? So anyways, when I go look at items on Amazon, I never, like, let's say that they have the same product. And this is the crazy thing. Like, I know for a fact these are resellers on Amazon. And I'll go and find a product that might be priced at $10, $15, and like $30. I'm never going to buy the cheapest, but then I try to save a little. So the thing is this, just because somebody is giving a discount at an event does not mean they're going to outdo you. Stop reducing your value. Your value is your value, and your books are always $20. The only time I ever do a free book is under 2 reasons. Number 1, because they paid for a higher package, or number 2, they went on my site and they got my for free plus shipping and handling deal, where I send those books out once a month. But at live events, we are always selling our books for $20. For $20 plus shipping and handling, but they must purchase today if they want to be included in the book, okay? So you're going to create a PayPal link and send that the people to pre-order. Now, I do not recommend, guys, using a Cash App or PayPal Me. I see this all the time. PayPal Me and Cash App is not going to allow you to build a database to export all of those people. The reason why I like selling my own books on my own website is because I have more control over my customers. When you sell your books on Amazon, they do not give you a database of the people who've pre-ordered your book or ordered your book. Once you sell it yourself, you can and use a PayPal link, or you can use a Stripe link, or you can use a Square link, but create a link that people can go to. I also recommend creating a customized link, okay? So you create your PayPal. Now, right now, I'm gonna show you real quick how to make a PayPal button. It's real simple, okay? I'm logged into PayPal. As you can see, this is the newest version. You know, they keep changing PayPal. But when you log in, at the top, it's gonna say something like pay and get paid. Pay and get paid, right? Pay and get paid. And you're simply gonna click on PayPal buttons. And then all you need to do is create a buy now button. Buy now. It's real simple and easy to do, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? So now, when you go into this area, you're going to put the name of your book. If you don't know the name of your book yet, don't let that prohibit you, because that's not what people are asking you. When they say, well, what is the book about, or what's the title? They just want to know, what are the results that this book is going to help me with? And so you need to be able to explain that in under 10 words or less. We don't need a dissertation. You need to be able to quickly explain to people, as a result of buying this book, what are they going to learn? My book is not called No Broke Business. That's not the name of my book, No Broke Business, okay? That's just what I've been calling it. So you can say book for pre-sale, something like that. I mean, you're going to put your real name, right? The real name of the book or whatever you think it's going to be. It doesn't have to be final. You can always change it. Then you're going to put $20, and then you're going to go down here to the shipping and handling, and you're going to start at least $4.99, or your shipping and handling can go up. It can be $4 to 99 cents all the way up to maybe $9.99, okay? I've seen many of my students, y'all be charging $9.99 for shipping and handling, and y'all know how I feel about that.
Here comes the money.
Hey! Dollar. Listen, I am not mad if you charge $9.99. The only time I get mad is when you charge $10 for your book. Stop doing that, okay? So $4.99, and then now you need to log in and all of this stuff because I'm logged out. But anyways, we'll just keep going, and then you can track your inventory if you want. You can just kind of keep it simple and create your button. Okay. Now because I have to log in, hold on one sec. Let me make sure. Let me do this real quick and log in so you guys can see. All right. Let's see. Hold on, I'm logging in real quick. I just don't want y'all to see all that because I don't need y'all being in my business. All right, 1 second. Okay. Let's go. Edit. Okay, so this is what it looks like, right? So then you can also track your inventory, like I said. So let's say you want to keep track of, like, if once you hit your 50. So once you hit your 50, it can notify you, and then you can have it you can still let customers buy if you want to, or you can make it redirect to something else. Maybe you create another PayPal button that you want to use to keep track, because PayPal will allow you to export an entire spreadsheet so that you can easily keep track of everybody who's pre-ordered. Then you're going to click on Save Changes. Once you click on the Save Changes, then you're going to get this nice little link. This one right here, not the code, okay? Not this code, because if you copy this and send this to somebody in their inbox, it's not going to work. You need to send them this link. But for those of you, if you want to have like a nice, more customized one, you can create a forward, right? Now, I'm not going to go into detail of how to forward a domain. If you just Google it, I use GoDaddy all the time. You can simply forward this domain to a customized domain so that when people go to your website, it's going to go, you don't have to give them this long PayPal link that can't nobody remember, right? So, if you know your book is about overcoming, abuse, right? You could be like overcoming abuse or pre-order overcoming.com, right? And so you send them and it goes straight to that PayPal. Now, let me just let you see what it looks like when somebody goes to that PayPal link. It looks like this. Now, I'm logged in, so it's going to look a little different. But for the most part, it's going to look like this. But it won't say you're logged in. You're logging into an account, right? But they can either log into their PayPal or pay with a debit card or credit card. Now, you may have to upgrade to a business account, but all that requires is that you get an EIN, which takes minutes, and you just add that in when you're setting it all up, okay? So guys, this is not very difficult to do, but do not give nobody a Cash App. Do not give nobody a PayPal Me. Create a PayPal button, or with Stripe, you can create a link, or with Square, or you can do like what I did, and I just created a capture page. So no broke business. Now, I'm not going to teach you how to create no capture page, but if you want to learn how to, if you want to create one, you can. Several softwares out there that'll allow you, but I know people who just use the PayPal link and they're making thousands, okay? They don't have official capture page and none of that. Guys, you got to get started, all right? Don't overcomplicate this. It's super simple to do, okay? So anyway, so you're going to do that. Now, you're going to create a flyer, and this right here is important. Importante to create this flyer, and the reason why is because now people starting to see that people are taking advantage. I recommend starting at like the first 10 people who pre-ordered, then you create the flyer to show the first 10, and then you keep on increasing it for every 10, and that's exactly what we did. It's funny though, let me just show y'all real quick, because people that were actually pre-ordering, they were like, yo, I already pre-ordered, why my name on the list? Like, I'm telling you, people pay attention, okay? So that's why you create that pre-sale flyer to show the people that have already been pre-ordering, you're thanking them, to let them know, like, you're not letting them know, you letting other people know that's dragging their feet. That's why you do the flyer, to let other people know who's dragging their feet. Y'all see, I got so much on my timeline. Let me get to it. Where it's at? Let me get an example. Here we go. Here's one right here. This is the one of 52 pre-sales right here, right? But then, hold on, let me find an older one where people was like, don't forget me. Look, Jim talking about, don't forget me. See, because he was one of the last few to jump in. Look, don't forget about me. Y'all, you see? So, like, okay, I posted this at 10:13 a.m. on July 2nd. I did the first post on July the 1st. And then at 10:59, I had gone from 36 to 41. Then at, let's see, what time? At 12:54, we did over 52. So that was literally, y'all, with less than 24 hours, we were able to pre-sell more than 52 copies. Now, just in case you have not calculated how much that is, okay? Y'all with me on this? Just in case you ain't calculated how much that is. And did y'all calculate how much that is? Now, on average, most people always ask, they say, Terrell, well, how much is it going to cost for me to print my books? Very good that you're thinking that, okay? Now, I recommend a book be anywhere between 100 to 150 pages. And if it's less than that, we already know it's going to be less than that to print, right? So 100 to 150 pages, okay? This tablet ain't got no apps on it. I just got this new tablet, y'all, so I can have a little pen, and I ain't got no apps on it. So we'll just use our computer. So anyway, so on average, your book, if it's about 100 to 150 pages, is not going to cost you more than $5 to print, okay? It's not going to cost you more than $5 to print. Are y'all with me? So each book that you sell, you need to put at least $5 to the side, and then you need to put aside the shipping and handling, okay? So that's going to be about for them to ship it to you, and then you got to ship it out, right? So I would say put another $5. Now, when you ship your books, you're going to always use what is called media mail. Media mail, okay? So when you go to the United States Post Office, just tell them whenever you're shipping your books, it can only be media mail, though. It can only be books in the packaging. So if you try to add a t-shirt with it, it's no longer media mail, okay? But if you're only shipping out books, it's media mail, and that's going to cost you about $2-3, if that, okay? So if you're pre-selling your books, you're going to put aside $10 for every book that you pre-sell, okay? $10 for every book that you pre-sell. So that means you're making $15 profit on every book. So we did over 50. I'm not going to give you the exact number. Just know it's over 50. So in less than 24 hours, we did $750 in straight profits. Are y'all with me? $750 in straight profits. Listen, if it's one thing I know, guys, is this can work for every single one of you, especially if this is your first time ever putting this promo out there, letting people know this is my 15th, 16th book. And for me to still be able to do that, you guys can do this and have a tremendous amount of success. Now, for those of you who do not have a big social media following, don't worry, I got something for you too. Because there's no excuses here. See, there should be nobody that's watching this training that tells me after today, Taria, I don't got no money. I'm promising you guys, if I could be transparent, the way that I really learned how to get good at this is when I had decided to walk away from the industry of network marketing. It was a very difficult transition for me. Everybody that I thought would want to learn from me, you know, from the industry, I had to really rebuild like my whole following. And so it was tough. And so my income went backwards. And so I'll never forget, I was trying to figure out how to pay my light bill, y'all. And so I decided, you know what? At least I know I can get people to pre-order a book. Let me pre-sell a book. And that's when I really got good at pre-selling. Okay? So now, for those of you who do not have a huge social media following, which honestly, to do this technique of the social media posts, you don't have to have a huge following. But for those of you who can pick up the phone and call people, every single one of us can, okay? 30 to 45 minutes a day. You're going to start off with every person in your list. This is not like where you're trying to build a list of people to persuade them to purchase a product or a service. You're literally getting them to support you in your book. 97% of most people who want to write a book never will. So the fact that you have the audacity to even think about being an author, people are going to be so excited for you and they will support you, believe it or not. You're going to also call everyone and you want to spend no more than 30 minutes and use this script that I'm about to show you. No more than 30 minutes, okay? No more than 30 minutes. And what I mean by no more than 30 minutes, I'm literally saying 30 to 45 max, okay? And then just stop for the day. And then the next day you can do another 30 to 45 minutes and you're going to go back to back to back to back. You're going to call back to back to back to back. You're not going to slow down. You're going to keep focused. You're not going to be, you know, trying to do other things. You're going to allocate 30 minutes to do these calls. Okay? Now, this is the script. This is the script, y'all. This script, I promise you, it's very, very easy. Okay? This script is going to save your life. Hold on one second, you guys. Hold on one second. This script is super, super easy. Hold on. Let me turn my camera off so you guys can see the whole script and nothing but the script. Okay. Can everybody see the script? Are y'all still with me? Hope I ain't bored y'all yet. All right, let's see here. Shout out to everybody. We are live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all of that. Okay. So the script starts off with this. Hey, John, I need your help. I'm excited to announce that I'm launching my book this fall, and I would love for you to be a part of this book. Now, notice it says pause and wait for them to respond. Pause and wait for them to respond. Follow the instructions, okay? I'm pre-selling my book for $20 plus shipping and handling, and I would love for you to support in purchasing one. I have a goal of getting to the first 50 to purchase in 24 hours. In exchange for pre-ordering, I'll include your name in my book, and you'll forever be a part of my book. Can I count on you for your support? Now, if John says no, no problem. We're not going to be emotional. What I told y'all have to separate this emotion. Relationships, this might be somebody you just got off the phone with. You're not in friendship mode right now. You're in business mode. You need to hurry up and get the hell off the phone. So if they say, no, I can't, no problem. Thank you for your time. I got a lot of people to call. I'll call you right back, or I'll get back with you. Boop, hang up. Hang up on them. If they say no, you don't have time. If they want to start talking about something else, you don't have time. If they want to say, Taria, what are you talking about? You know what, John? Let me call you right back. Hang up. Your goal is to, in 30 minutes, to call as many people as you possibly can. This is a numbers game. When they say, yeah, of course, and you're going to be blown away how many people say yeah. Because the whole time you're going to be thinking, nobody's going to say yes to me. They're going to say yes to you. And you know what? You're going to say, thank you so much. What address do you want me to send your books to? They're going to tell you that. Okay, just to confirm, your name as you want it in the book. Is this how you want it in the book? Right? And your shipping address, is that the same as your billing? Why are we asking that? Because we're getting prepped for the credit card. What credit card do you want me to put it on? Now, for those of you who be up here on the phone try to tell me that people are not going to give you a credit card, give you a credit card number, all of y'all are lying. Because every single one of you have given your credit card to somebody that you have called on the phone and you don't know them. I don't care if they're a part of a company. How you know? How you know they didn't pick up some elaborate type of situation where you done pushed all these numbers, finally got to the billing department. Now, all of a sudden, this is a person on the other line that you have never met in your entire life, and you're giving them your credit card number. This is somebody that you know. So stop with the lies. Stop with the excuses, y'all. Come on, we can do this. What credit card would you like me to put it on? Get the number. And you get an app that allows you to process the cards. PayPal has an app that you can go, as soon as you get off the phone, you can log into your app and you can process the number. Or you can process it on your, while you're on the phone, you put them on speaker, type that number in. Collect the coin on the call. Everybody type that down. Collect the coin on the call. Collect the coin on the call. Collect the coin on the call. You do not wait for them to go to your link when you're calling them, okay? All right, awesome. What is your email? Awesome. Okay, awesome. Look, can I put you down for 2 or 5 books? Now, this is very important. Don't just say 1. Go ahead and say 2. Go ahead and say 5. You know your cousin don't got no problem going to the bar or something like that and spending a couple dollars on some cocktails. So stop being ashamed by telling people, do you want to go ahead and get 2 books or do you want to get 5? I have literally had clients, guys, within a matter of 30 minutes, every single person they've called have bought either 2 to 5 books per call. Y'all could literally do 30 minutes of calls. And let's just say in 30 minutes of calls, you got to maybe 7 people and you've gotten 5 books per person. Guys, that is what you call an increase right there. See, if it's one thing I know, honey, is I know that if you follow this script to the T, you will have success. And if they don't want 2 books, guess what they're going to say? No, just put me down for 1. Okay, no problem. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I look forward to getting you the copy. I will also send you an email about the launch. Hopefully you can make it as well. Now, look, I know that, due to certain situations right now, we might not be having physical launches for my particular book that's coming out. Okay, I'm not doing a physical launch. In fact, I don't do like book tours and stuff like that. A lot of people ask, do you go on a book tour? No, I do workshops, okay? And so what I'm going to do for this particular book is I'm going to provide a VIP exclusive training for everybody who pre-ordered it. And they're going to learn some crazy, crazy information. And it's only available to those who pre-ordered. Now, I'm also going to do it so like even the ones who didn't hit the first 50, all those that actually pre-ordered the book will also get invited to that training. And I'm going to just let you know, for those of you who are planning to get into the coaching space, if you're writing a book that's in alignment with what you coach on, when you get someone to purchase a book in that space, the chances of them investing into the next product or service, it increases substantially. And so this is why I'm always encouraging you guys to make sure that you're writing a book that's connected to the industry that you're in. And guys, leverage the heck out of that opportunity. Now, whether or not the people that know you directly actually make that investment, they know someone that knows someone that needs what you have. This is why you always say, would you like to get 2 or 5? So guys, this is how you're going to do that. And you're going to use the softwares and things of that nature to actually, of course, get them to upgrade. Now, that is it. That's the actual training right there. That's the training. Guys, that's it. It literally, this is all you're going to do, okay? So now what I want you guys to do is if you have any questions, you can ask your questions, okay? But I also want you guys to understand, for those of you who are part of Book Profits Club, okay? Book Profits Club, I am doing currently now, we're in a series that teaches you guys, once somebody actually purchases the book, the process of putting them through like your funnel. Okay, so the previous training we did on Thursday, we talked about building out the success funnel. On this Thursday coming out, we're going to be talking about the email scripts. I'm looking at my calendar over here. The email scripts that we're going to be sending out. So I'm going to have some scripts that are already created, emails or whatever that are already created. And if you sign into the software that we use, which you can sign up for like 30 days for free, You sign up using the software. All you got to do is click a button and it'll import it into your software, and you can actually use those emails for yourself. So those are only for Book Profits Club members. You guys are going to get those emails. Super dope. So that's going to be on Thursday. I'm going to teach you guys how to do that. On the next Thursday, I'm going to teach you then how to turn that funnel or those people into discovery sessions. And discovery sessions, guys, for those of you who are in the coaching space, is where you make the big dollars, okay? Anybody that's watching this right now that's one of my boot campers or one of my platinum clients, many of you guys have probably done a discovery session with me. And that is where you get an opportunity to connect with that person and find out if they make a good fit for the products or the services that you offer. So we're going to be going over discovery sessions on the 16th. On the 23rd, we're going to talk a little bit about ads, and then I'm also going to connect you guys to my coach who's been helping me to get my ad game up to a whole nother level. So for the boot camp, for the Book Profits Club, this is a small monthly membership fee, guys. So in my program, I have the 5 P's to book writing success, okay? So the first 2 P's are where if you're in the boot camp, or if you are in one of my platinum members, we help you with that. And that's where we teach you how to prepare your book for success, as well as how to publish for pennies on a dollar. But once your book is done, there's 3 other P's that many people miss when it comes to being successful with their books. Number 1 is how to promote their book. I would never in my life ever hire anyone to promote my book. Now, whether or not I would hire a publicist, that's totally different. That's not the same thing. But some people want to hire people to do the marketing for their book. That's crazy to me, because when you think about it, the book is you. It's a part of your brand. You have to know how to promote your book. You got to know how to get on the news and promote your book. You got to know how to be on stages and promote your book. You got to know that. Number 2 is how to profit. So I don't just want you guys to focus on only trying to sell a book to sell it. Okay? So that's a big mistake. Your book should be making you multiple streams of income, not just the book itself, okay? So we're going to teach you multiple ways to profit. We're also going to teach you about performancing, okay? So performance is where, like when you get on the stage, and how to use your book the right way so that it sells. For this particular month, I'm also going to be bringing in an expert trainer for all Book Profits Club members, where you guys are going to learn about turning your book into a course and using an online course software. So I'm excited about that, all right? So all you got to do is go to bookprofitsclub.com for details about joining it. It's $24.99 a month. I mean, seriously, like, what? You get to learn all of that? You get all that tea for $24.99? Please. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. All right, so look, bookprofitsclub.com is where you guys go to join that for this training. I hope that you guys follow this training. Please follow the training. Please follow it. I promise you guys, don't overthink this. Do not overthink this. Do not overthink this. Now, the next step is making sure that you do write a book that's designed to build you multiple streams of income. And when I say designed to sell, I'm not just talking about selling of the book itself, but building you multiple streams of income. You know how many authors I meet that write books that are wrong? We don't want to do that. So I highly, highly, highly encourage you guys, if you are not registered for the Boot Camp, or if you are not registered to be one of my platinum clients, then you need to do so. Simply go to bookin30days.com to take my masterclass for free, where I talk more to you guys about writing the right book, and also the opportunity to schedule a discovery session with me, okay? But don't go out here writing the wrong book. Now, if you're not trying to be a speaker or a coach, or if you're not in the network marketing business, then I may not be the best fit for you. I do not do biographies. I do not do memoirs, okay? I do have some people that I can connect you to, but my specific audience is going to be that of a speaker or a coach or a networker who wants to build a 6-figure business, but also still being able to enjoy their freedom. Because the one thing about me, y'all, I love movies. Y'all see what I'm drinking. I like to drink some wine. I like life. I don't like to be overworked and underpaid. I don't believe in team no sleep. I don't get down like that. I like to enjoy these days. So for those of you who want to be able to have a 6-figure income, but at the same time still have a free life, that's why you need to plug in. So bookin30days.com is where you need to go so that you can get my masterclass and also schedule some time with me. Any questions? Any questions? All right. So yes, to sign up to the Book Profits Club, simply go to bookprofitsclub.com. Bookprofitsclub.com is where you're going to go. Let me just type it in. Any other questions though? Lord, I clicked it wrong. I clicked it, but it ain't click it. Any questions for your girl? Listen, y'all, I love this. Let's still type it wrong. I love teaching people how to make money, y'all. I'm not lying. This right here is 100% free game. You ain't got to pay me for this. If you decide you want to go write your book with somebody else, no problem. It's cool. People do it all the time. Listen, if you want to do it yourself, I don't care. Just follow the training. It works. Okay? Follow this training. I promise you it works. So here we go. All right. Let's see. Any questions about what we went over? Book Profits Club is to join our monthly membership. And bookin30days.com is for my masterclass. Okay, so ebooks. Very good question, Monet. Can you use this for ebooks? So as long as I've been in this business, the reason why I have written books is to build up my coaching and speaking business. And so the reason why I wrote the book itself is to have a tangible product. People, believe it or not, to this day still love to receive physical books, okay? Out of the years or the 15 to 16 plus books that I've ever written, I will say maybe 2 or 3 of them have I ever put on as an ebook. And the reason is just because I wanted to see how it would work. But for me, I still like to give physical copies of books. If you're a speaker or a coach, you got to have physical copies of your books. Now, I know we're in a virtual world right now, so it's a little different. But again, physical copies of your books. Now, if you ever hear me talking about ebooks, 9 times out of 10, I'm not talking about your book as an ebook. I'm talking about like a giveaway product. I do know some people that have sold ebooks and stuff like that out there in the world, for like a fee, which it can work, absolutely. But I don't like to teach on stuff that I don't do. So can it work? I'm sure it can. Have I ever done that? No, I have not. I have only ever pre-sold so that people can get a physical copy of my shipped book with me signing it in the mail. Okay, so that is what I do. My nose is getting stuffy. I need to drink some wine. See, that worked. Was it hard to write the book, the pressure book? So, truth be told, Lauren, for me, I've dealt with a lot in my life. I don't share a whole lot of everything that I've gone through. But what I have found is that the most therapeutic thing to do is to share your truth. And so for me, writing about depression and and I won't even say overcoming it, because you don't really overcome a mental illness. That's not something you really overcome. That's something that you continuously battle. So to talk about it, and if I could say this, because I know for a fact that when you go through things in life, it's not just for you. I don't believe that God pulls us through certain things for it to just be so that we experience it. So for me, it was easy. What was hard was for me not to put mofos on blast. That's what was hard, because I was ready to put everybody on blast. I'm gonna be honest, because a lot of the stuff that I had went through, it was a lot of betrayal that took place in my life by people that I was really, really close to. So the hard part for me And if y'all follow me, y'all know I don't mind being transparent about certain things that I go through, because I believe that those things are for me to help impact other people. It was hard for me not to put somebody on blast, because that's what I wanted to do. So no, it wasn't. It was very freeing, and it actually helped and contributed to me breaking through. What happened was, Lauren, the reason why I even came out with the book Depression was because I have a video on YouTube. If you Google my name, Taria Avant Depression, that video, it didn't go super viral, but it did like 100,000+ views. And that's what I had released before I even came out with the book. And then everybody was like, can you please write a book about this? And so I did. You can get the book for free. All you got to do is go to, and that is on ebook, because I don't sell it anymore. But if you go to Depression, I just want to make sure it's up there. Hold on one sec, y'all. Show your success. I think that's the link. Yeah, just go to depression.showyoursuccess.com and you can get a free copy of the ebook if anybody wants it. Listen, there's some tough times going on right now, so if you or anyone you know is going through any mental challenges, like, don't be ashamed. Listen, I talk about it all the time. Y'all know me. Y'all know how I get down. It frees me. Any other questions? I'm so glad you guys are asking these questions. Again, we're broadcasting all over the world. Y'all, so I got this new phone. I went out of town and lost my other phone. And then, of course, they give you a replacement. But then I went and got another phone. And then I done set it all up because I'm about to change my numbers. Don't do that. Wait a minute. I didn't mean to do that. So I'm about to change my number, the other number. Too many people got my number. Sorry, y'all, Instagram. Too many people got my number, so I'm about to change it. But I ain't even got a chance to really play with this phone. And because I locked myself out of the phone, I couldn't log in. Anyways, okay. Any other questions? Okay, so who's gonna go follow this training? This is what I need to know. Some of y'all need to get up on it, because some of y'all have followed this training, but you ain't really did it all the way. Like, some of you have followed this, but you haven't done it all the way. I literally now, technically, I did way more than 700 in whatever the number was in sales. Okay, that was the profit. So I still took $10 for every book that I pre-sold and put it to the side. I'm talking about I just profited that. So that's a huge, huge opportunity for every single one of you. And that was for me for just 24 hours. Now, if you, like I said, you could pick up the phone and start calling people and getting them to support and buying 2 to 5 copies of your book. All right? Hold on, y'all. I got these magnetic lashes on, child. Y'all know I don't be wearing no lashes, like, for real. What in the world? Wait a minute. Any questions, y'all? But won't nobody gonna tell me the whole time that my lashes was looking like that? You see how shady y'all are? Y'all just gonna have me out here with my lash all off. I'm gonna do the training again. Cause you know black people be quick to be like, oh, she broke cause her lashes is off. Black people are the worst. I swear to God. You know, I love y'all, but y'all be the worst. They be like, she ain't making no money. Her lashes ain't even on. Child, that's because I don't wear makeup. I'm natural. I just was trying to do this little magnet thing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just gonna have me out here looking ragged. Hold on, let me do it. You said you just logged on. You yeah, you just logged in. Look, this is what I want though. I would love for y'all to follow this training and let me know. I I would love for y'all to follow the training. See, I don't think I put the eyeliner on thick enough. There you go. Anyway, I would love for some people to follow this training and let me know via video how many books you've been able to pre-sell. Like, this will put you on blast. Let me teach you how to do a testimonial too. Whenever somebody offers you an opportunity to do a testimonial, do that stuff. So Marquell Russell, y'all know Marquell helps me with my ads and stuff, which, by the way, everybody, y'all need to be plugged into Marquell. So Marquell was like, can you please do a testimonial, right? So I did a testimonial with him, and I shared about all the great things that was happening. Some of y'all don't want to tell people your business or whatever, but you need to. So the way you do it is you introduce yourself. Hey, this is Taria Avant, and I help speakers and coaches to write books to grow their business to stand out. And here's what I want to share you with, da-da-da-da-da. And I shared my testimonial. That has gotten me new clients. So for some of y'all that ain't gave me no testimonial videos, because y'all, for whatever reason, y'all missing out on income. That don't got nothing to do with that. All right. You follow the social media piece and go do the power. Okay, yes, the power half hour calls. Yes, ma'am. Power half hour calls. Yes, we do it all, Lauren. So, yeah, okay. So, yes, we have a publishing package. So, for those of you who actually join us for the boot camp, or you become our platinum clients, we do have your book. We help your book from beginning to end. Beginning to end. So, that means from a thought process. I don't like really honestly working with people who already got their book done, because y'all done became emotional about your content. When you be emotional about your content, honey, y'all don't want to listen. But for people that want to listen and they want to create a book that's going to sell, we help you from beginning to end. So yes, we have editors. We have a formatter. We have book covers. A lot of people think they book covers. You know, y'all be wanting to have all these images and all this stuff on your cover. That's not what sells a cover. It's the promise that is made on the cover. There are covers that are New York Times bestsellers that have no pictures. They just words. So we do all of that. So we make sure your book is set up to sell. So yes, I would not leave y'all hanging, because I don't want nobody. And this is why even in the boot camp now, we make it so that we do edit your book. We do format it, because I done seen some people that came to the boot camp and they left the boot camp, y'all. And they had left the boot camp, and then they went and got their cousin Pookie to format the book. And they be trying to give me credit. What you not gonna do? What you not gonna do? You don't give me no credit for that book. I love you, but no, Taria don't got nothing to do with that. Don't do me. Don't do me. We're gonna make sure your book is right. So yes, we do. So that's why you need to go to abookin30days.com, Lauren, darling, so that you can do that. Yes, these are the magnets. These are the magnets, child. These are the magnet lashes, child. Cause you know I ain't got time to be trying to. But see, the problem is you got to put that liner on nice, right. I don't be doing it right, clearly. You see, look at that. You see, boom. I said I'll boom. I just put it on just like that, though. Yes, I did. Like that, like that. All right. Anybody have any additional questions? Oh, man, I need some testimonials. Who about to go get the bag? That's all I care about. Look, right now we still have about 18 people still on live with me, with my shenanigans. And I need to know who's going to follow this training and make $500 to $1,000 in the next 7 days. I need a video. You said you most I would have told you. You was multitasking? Okay. Yeah, because they had me out here, honey. My lashes was off. Y'all, look. It's just us 18 on right now. So Tisha Campbell, y'all saw that video that Tisha Campbell did where she was like, she wasn't throwing no shots? Honey, I can't hear nothing she was saying. I was just looking at her lashes. Some of y'all seen it. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, then don't worry about it. But I said, won't nobody gonna tell her about them lashes? Because I can't focus when them lashes be hanging off. And it's not that, I mean, we know Tisha got a check. Listen, but I know black people. And black people be quick to be like, Taria, lashes is falling off shit. Listen, I just don't like putting on makeup. But I know sometimes you gotta look cute if you want people to, listen. I don't know. We backwards as hell in this world. We really are. All right, y'all. I need to re-up. So y'all need to come on if y'all got some questions about getting this bread. Ain't nobody asked no questions about making this money. Any questions about making this money? We're about to go ahead and log on off. I hope this was good. I'm probably gonna do this training again tomorrow. We've got 5 more seats for the boot camp with $1,000 scholarship. So we have $1,000 scholarship, y'all. Left 5 more seats for the $1,000 scholarship. Here you go, Queen. This is my website. Ooh. Book Profits Club. That's our monthly membership. But a book in 30 days, Tanisha, that's where you need to go right there. That's where you can get my master class, and it'll give you the opportunity to schedule a session. How you doing? Let's get on the line. Don't be scared. People be afraid to get on the phone with me. I know I'm real, what's the word? Because I'm not aggressive, but, y'all know what I'm trying to say, right? I'm definitely not aggressive because I'd be like, oh, you don't want to, I don't try to convince nobody to do nothing they don't want to do. But I don't play. Like, once somebody come on board, y'all know, as a coach, though, I don't play. I don't believe in that. Crown told you. Dang, what's my password? Oh. Thank you, LaShawn. Yeah, I just try to keep it real. Straight to the point. Yes, I'm a bulldog. I'm a Taurus. I really am a Taurus. And Taurus is, my daddy was a Taurus too. Tauruses are straight to the point. Bulldogs. I don't fool with a whole lot of people as far as personally. But I got a big heart for people. And I want to see people win. And I'm just a big believer that Zig Ziglar said, the more people that you help to get what they want, the more that you get what you want. And I believe it. Because this happened for me, like in my life. Like, I know my life. I know I'm blessed because I just live that way and I don't expect from people. Now, let me just clarify something right now. Oh, your oldest is a Taurus? Woo, yes, honey. And we can be stubborn. Listen, let me clarify something too. For example, like if I do something, and y'all see, this is why y'all need to just tell me to log off because y'all know me. So if I do something for someone and I notice that, and I won't just wait for the return right away because I understand that the way seeds, when they're sown, how the harvest works. But if I notice after a while that I've been sowing into somebody and they have not returned a sow, then I will stop sowing. I'm still grateful for the opportunity to sow, but just because I love to do for people don't make me ignorant. I just want y'all to understand that. And I'm telling y'all the same thing. So what I'm trying to share to you guys, because many people will get upset because they say, well, I supported their business, or I did for them, or I helped them out and they didn't look out for me. You really don't know what they did, to be honest. You don't know who they talked about you to or whatever. But if you're feeling that over a period of time, over and over, you're not getting back from that situation, whether it be directly from them or indirectly, it is your choice to continue to keep sowing where the land is unfertile. It doesn't mean to be upset. It doesn't mean to have to give somebody a piece of your mind. It just means stop sowing in unfertile land. And so I'm just saying that to say, when I share that I love to help other people, don't take me for a fool. Because mama wasn't born yesterday. But I will continuously keep on doing that. And if I see that somebody is good and good people, I'm a sow into them. Whether it's possibly bringing them clients, if I get a full understanding, or hooking them up. I just love that. I love that about being in the position that I'm in. So That's why I did this training. And for those of you who do follow it, I promise you, you're going to be making some money. And when you come back and you make that $1,000, I need the testimonial. Please. Okay? Please. All right, y'all. Well, let's go ahead and go. I'm about to go. I'm going to holler at y'all later. I hope y'all plug into this training and get this word, get this good information. And, yeah, man, we about to get this bread.